Greetings and welcome to the Astronomy Picture of the Day podcast. Today's picture for May 31st of 2025 is titled Afterimage Sunset. So what do we see here? Well, here we see an image taken back at the beginning of May, in fact on May the 7th, of the sun setting behind the bell tower as we see it off in the distance here. Now, what you might see is that there's been a lot of editing done on this, and in fact various filters and a digitally manipulated image to change some of the colors here. So why would you want to manipulate the colors to make it look like it's something so unrealistic, with a very bright red sky and a blue sun, quite different than what we are used to seeing, where we're used to seeing a yellowish sun setting, or maybe even an orange to red, depending on the atmospheric effects as you look through that, and then a very blue sky. Well, this is to use what an optical illusion known as an afterimage. And what you can do is stare at this image. So if you want to look at this image, and the best spot suggested is the sunspot group near the bottom of the disk, so just barely above the horizon there. And if you stare at that for about 30 seconds, so take a look at that, just keep looking at that spot for about 30 seconds. And then after that, look at a blank white, especially white surface. And what you will then see is an inverted image. And instead of the sun appearing blue as it does here, the sun will appear yellow. Instead of the sky appearing the red color that we see, you would see the sky as the blue that we're used to seeing. So this is just an optical effect that occurs, or what we call an optical illusion, that will cause the colors then that we see in our eyes to really be able to shift that and see the different colors and see it in a different set of colors when we look at it afterwards. Now, you may have seen optical illusions like this before, and it seems that they occur because of the way our eyes process images. So that even though we're no longer looking at the image, the activity within the retina in the back of our eye still continues for a period of time. So when you stare at something for a long enough period of time and then look away at it, the retina is still processing what you've seen and will show you that image in an inverted sense. So that's why it is there are different pairings of colors. For example, that's why we see the different colors here, that the blue will then turn into a yellow, and that the red will turn into a bluish green color. And that is what you will see when you look at this after you stare at this for, say, about 30 seconds, and then look away at a blank, preferably a white screen, as to what you would see there. So here we get to see that inverted image as we're looking at it as our major image. But again, if you stare at that for a period of time and then look at a white screen, you will be able to see the yellow sun setting in the blue sky. So that was our picture of the day for May 31st of 2025. It was titled Afterimage Sunset. We'll be back again tomorrow for the next picture, previewed to be Wildly Interacting. So we'll see what that is about tomorrow. And until then, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you in class.